Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going through our kids' room once again and decluttering a bunch of toys and other stuff. You will see that later on in the video, how much we get rid of. But this was recorded over a period of several days, so you will probably see several outfit changes. And I also did this about a month ago. I'm not sure why I'm just now getting to uploading it, but I love how their bedroom turned out. You will see at the end. I think it looks so much better. It works better for us, and it is just way less overwhelming than you are about to see right now. I need to show you guys the state of this bedroom. It looks, there's stuff behind the door. I mean, it's pretty chaotic in here. So I'm gonna make this pretty short explanation here, but she's gonna go sit on her bed. I need to tend to this room. Like I said in previous videos, I have been just focusing on recovering, and then we got sickness rolling through this house, and then I got food poisoning once we were better from being sick. We started getting out. We went out a couple times, and then I got food poisoning, and then I just recovered from that, and we started having a little bit of sickness, and we're recovering from that now. So I need to get to this room. I made sure that my focus was on recovering and my kids' health and everyone being comfortable and staying hydrated and resting and eating and all the things. So lots of cuddles. You know how it is when your babies are sick. Lots of cuddles. So I've just been focusing on that. So clearly this room has been neglected, as you can see, which is okay with me. Usually the room does not look like this. There's not usually piles of stuff like this. There's not usually clean sheets that need to go back on the bed. That's from yesterday. I did her sheets yesterday. There's not usually more piles in there and just so much clutter everywhere. But I've been giving myself a little bit of grace with this new season of life with a newborn and all these things that have come up during that process. So I've been very easy on myself. So anyways, all that to say, you see piles of clothing, but that means that I have been keeping up with the laundry. And those are all clean clothes, and those are all clean clothes right there. So it might look like piles of laundry, like I said, but they're clean, and that's the most important thing. My children have clean clothes to wear, and they're comfortable. And yes, so anyways, you might hear my daughter's little show in the background. But, so today I do want to tackle this bedroom. My mother-in-law is coming over this morning. She'll be here in a little bit. So she's probably going to play, and she might pick up the toys a little bit. But I definitely, it might be later today, but I need to get this stuff put away. Let me show you. Like I said, this is all clean. These are just some cloth diapers that I need to put the inserts back in, and then they need to go back in the drawers. These are all clean clothes that I need to get put away. These are clean, some new clothes that came in Easter baskets and stuff, so I need to get those put away. Actually, baby boy is already growing out of some newborn sizes, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take all the newborn stuff out and just get that stuff put away, because I've only been putting him in 0 to 3 months now, so I need to pull out all of the newborn clothes and get that put away, and that will free up some space. I need to do some more reorganizing in their dresser here, because it's just not fitting everything. We've been getting lots more clothes gifted to us and everything, so I need to reorganize that, find a better system. And then this pile right here, I mean, look how big this pile is right here. Once laundry has been, done and dried, I just sort it out, and then I've just been laying it in here. And like I said, at least my kids have clean clothes. So, what I need to do is same thing with those. Pull out the newborn, take down the newborn here, and then put everything else back up. I got some more hangers so we can hang some stuff up. I also got a shoe rack here. I got this off of Amazon. Whoops. because they also got some new shoes. Yes, my daughter drew on the floor, so I need to clean that up. But they got some new shoes in Easter baskets. Bubba got a ton of new shoes. So I need to build that, and then they will have a better organization system for their shoes. But also, sorry, you're going to hear toys in the background. This is just real life around here. I don't stop her from doing anything when I'm filming. But also what I need to do is I am going to go through this room again. And I am going to really declutter her toys. I know I said in one of my nesting videos, I think it was the first one, I had went through and kind of decluttered. I'd put half of her toys, if you can see up there, I put away some of, not half, but I put away some of her toys, thinking that that might help her to play with more, but she's gotten so many more toys gifted. And so I really need to go through this room again. It's very overwhelming for me to walk into, so I can only imagine how overwhelming it is for her to come in and want to play with all this stuff. So, she got this mat, which we really like. I need to clean it off because we've got dirty footprints and stuff on there, so I need to clean that up. But anyways, I just need to get this room done, need to declutter. Probably going to go through her animals again. She's got a ton of animals on her bed as well. You'll see she's got lots of animals on her bed. Just so much going on in this room. So I really need to go through a declutter. I think it's harder for me to get rid of stuff than her. So anyways, you will see that process here in a little bit. Okay, I just wanted to show you, give you guys a little bit of an update. Those are the shoes. His shoes, I still need to build the shoe rack and put all the shoes on there. That's going to be one of my next projects. And then that is all of the newborn clothes that I need to get put away in this bucket. But I took all the toys out of there and I just went through all of those toys. Those are all staying in there. Those are more baby toys. So when Jackson gets a little older and he starts playing with toys, that little bin is for him. But I just wanted to show you all the stuff that I am donating. So all of this stuff, that is postpartum stuff, stuff that wasn't opened, not used. So that's all postpartum stuff. And then this is all newborn diapers that he is grown out of. This is all newborn diapers. There's one little pair of shoes in there. And then let me show you guys the stuffed animals. I don't know if you might have seen that, but that probably doesn't look that much different. But I did get rid of quite a few of those, and then I need to put those away. I just did laundry and just threw them up there, so I need to put those away, but I also need to organize this still, so that's one of the next things. And then the room is looking better. I know it doesn't look like it. I know, I love it. I know it doesn't look like it because I went through all of the toys first and I got rid of or put to the side everything that I wanted to donate to somebody else. And see, like, there's a lot of empty spaces there, so now I'm going to be able to go through and organize all of this so it won't look as cluttered. So this is everything that I decluttered and am giving away. I had some newborn diapers that Jackson grew out of, some postpartum stuff that wasn't open yet, and then lots of toys, stuffed animals, books, just a lot of things that she had kind of repeats of the same toy or a very similar kind of toy, and those were all ones that she really didn't play with very much. So what I like to do with her toys, I've had a lot of parents tell me that when they are getting rid of their kids' toys, they like to do it when the kids are sleeping or they're not around so that they don't see the toys leaving or them getting rid of them. I don't like to do that. Every time I've actually included her in it, and I've told her when we are giving them away or when we're going through her bedroom, I, explain to her that we're cleaning her bedroom. We're going to go through toys and see what we don't play with. And when we give them away, I tell her that we're giving them to another family and another kid that can enjoy them so they're not sitting around, and that we still have so many toys to play with. And she's never been upset about it. She actually has enjoyed doing that, at least at this age. Obviously we can see how she does when she's a little bit older, but she does really well with it right now. And if there's ever a toy that she seems to really still have interest in, then we keep that toy, we bring that toy back inside and we don't give it away. So the next thing I did was go through his newborn clothes and I put them away in that bin because he outgrew them, and he actually has already outgrown his 0 to 3 month clothes and is in 3 to 6 months. So now I need to put his 0 to 3 months clothes in that same bin. But this is always a very emotional process for me. It was with my daughter and it is now, especially because he is growing a lot faster than my daughter did. And it's always been sad. I know I like to hang on to the clothes for a little while. It's hard for me to get rid of right away, but with my daughter, I held on to those clothes for years. I mean, just a couple years, really, until we got pregnant again and I found out we were having a boy. And then, of course, I gave them away so we can make room for the boy clothes. Okay, so I think I'm done with their closet. I do have to mop still. That's why that's still there. I'm not going to do it separately. I'm just going to get it when I mop after I'm completely done with the room. But you saw I just did the shoe rack. I think this was like $12 or $13. So it is cheaply made. You can tell by the quality when I was putting it together. It's cheaply made, but it's just for the kids' shoes. So it doesn't need to be heavy duty or anything. Their shoes are very light, but fit all of their shoes on there and some more space. I just kind of made them like that so that they fit a little bit better. And then, so we got his shoes on this side and then we've got all of her shoes here. So I'm happy I got that. I put it there for now. We will see if it's going to stay there. probably will. I don't have a good spot for it. And then I just moved the hamper right here. Might put it back over here. I'm not sure. We'll have to see the next few days where I like it to be. I might even put it in this little square right here. Let's see. I might even just put it there. So then I have a little walkway. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. And then I've got all of his new clothes hung up that needed to be hung up. And then I did not show you, but I did go through all the toys that were in here and what needed to be donated and put some out. And I just put all of his newborn clothes in there. And then that's all of his toys. So that's how the closet's looking. The closet is done. Next thing I need to do is organize this and then get his clean clothes back in there. And then the dresser will be done. That shouldn't take very long, I should say. And then I just need to, they just got all the skateboard stuff out. So now this is all here, but I just need to organize all this stuff. And then I also want to clean all of her toys because she's been sick a couple times and playing with them. So I want to make sure that I clean them all and sanitize them really good so she doesn't get sick from it again. But anyways, I am almost done with the bedroom. So back to what I was saying, I held on to our daughter's clothes up until we were pregnant with Jackson and we found out we were having a boy. I held on to them not only because it was just really hard for me to let go of them, but also because if we were having a girl, then it would have been, it would have been very beneficial to have all of those clothes still, and we didn't have to rebuy everything because she had so many clothes that all of her stuff was in really good condition, especially when she was little. A lot younger. I mean, now they get dirty because she paints, and so they get ruined a little bit faster. But when she was younger, I mean, all those clothes were in such good condition. So I did sell some, and I did give some away. When we were moving, I wanted to just kind of get rid of stuff quickly and not hold on to it and try and sell it. I just wanted to give it away and, have it not on my mind anymore, not have to worry about it. So we did give those away, but I did sell, a while ago, I did sell some of the smaller ones for a good price. They went pretty quickly, but if I had the storage space, I would still have them because if we have another baby and it's a girl, then we would have had all that stuff. So you kind of saw what I did, that the cloth diapers are the same in these. I'm not going to open this one, but this is her socks and underwear. And then I've got his bibs, hats, and socks in there. And then this I put his bigger sleepers at the bottom. Those are shorts that are his size right now and pants. And then these are all sleepers that are in his size right now. I gotta go get him. And then I just took these out because I like to use these for baths. So I'm gonna put these in the bathroom. Let me go get him. And then this bottom one, I'm gonna use my foot. That one is just blankets still. This one is still her bath one, but I can take all that stuff out at some point when I need the extra room. I just don't need it right now. And then this one, I'm holding him, so I gotta use my foot. This one is still her pajamas. And this last one here is I took out the socks and I put them in one of those smaller ones. And then I just organized her shorts and her pants. So did not have to do as much organizing and taking out as I thought. And I made it work. I don't know what day this is. I know I did this project over the course of several days because I couldn't get it done all in one day, which is fine. I'm glad I got it done. But this puzzle was driving me nuts because it was not even. So I had really been wanting to get to this and I finally did, and it took me a little while to do. Of course, this is sped up, so you can't tell how long it took me to do, but it probably took me like 20 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot of time, but just to put these little foam pieces back together is kind of a lot of time. So when I went to sweep, it almost fell down. You can see it almost fell down there, and it didn't really break, but it almost fell down again. You're about to see. And that time I thought it was going to break right there. I thought it was going to break in half. but it didn't. Only a few pieces fell out, which I was happy about. So I'm glad I got that done. It was driving me crazy. But here I have yet another load of laundry. I do at least one load every single day. And if I don't do one every single day, the next day I'll have like 3 loads. But I like to keep up on the laundry. It's really easy. It's not a chore for me. I kind of enjoy doing laundry sometimes. But this was just the last load of laundry that I had to put away. The room is done. So I got rid of a lot of her toys, and we really downsized a lot of what we had. She really enjoys these houses, so I just decided to keep them. I have that farmhouse that was up against that wall. That's actually up in the closet, and we will rotate the houses every once in a while, but I did go ahead and keep those. But I got rid of so much stuff. You guys saw everything. It's crazy. I fixed this little puzzle so it was even. It was kind of driving me insane. I wiped it down. It's already getting dirty again, but I do need to mop the floors. You saw I did sweep, but I need to mop the floors. And yes, the room is done. You saw I got rid of lots of the animals, but this is how her room is looking now, and I'm pretty happy with it. Nothing on top of the dresser. The dresser is nice and organized. Her book area is nice and organized. Oh, I need to put that away. And this is the closet. Like I said, I still need a mop, so I did try and wipe that up, but I need to scrub it a little better. And then we've just got, he went through this bucket and actually donated a lot of the stuff that was in there, but he did keep some stuff. So I put that back there. The bucket is there for now. He's going to do something with it, but we just put it in there for now because we had some visitors today and we wanted it out of the way. And then once that is moved, I will just move that back a little bit. I'm so glad we got the shoe rack. I just think it looks a lot better. And then he put all of his extra, well, I actually put all the extra stuff that he kept from that box up here. And then those are all baby boy's newborn clothes. That's the little farmhouse I was talking about, and Jackson's toys. So all their clothes are put up. Everything is put away. The clip you saw right before this was just me putting away the clean laundry I just did. So now everything is up and the room is done. I love how it looks. I love how it turned out. I love this little book corner. I love it. I love it all. The animals up there, I just think it turned out super cute. Okay. She is literally bringing all her little toys outside. Let's go see how much she brought outside. Oh, here we go. Look at that. She is putting all of her toys in her little water table right here. Those dolls definitely need their hair brushed out. But this is where I am going to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.